I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
But the fact of the matter is, some people are using the audience. And you know who they are. Once over Kaylee, Lucy, whatever the fuck her hilarious name is, I have no problem with her personally. I don't know her. She's literally 100% grifting the audience, in Carl's WATP audience. She had a show scheduled at 12:30 today. As you know, John's show today. Oh, she's already off the air. She went live for an hour to collect all the super chat money. She went live, and she was saying in her chat room, "You're not going to want to miss this." Then all of a sudden, she's like, "We got to move it to 2. Trust me, it's worth it." And I'm like, "I'm interested." Okay. You know, we're all paying attention to this whole thing. We want to know what's going on. You know, is it going to get thrown out? There's been a lot of talk. Personally, I don't take team. I'm not on the team here. I have no problems with Shuli. We're fine. I know people get mad at that. I'm sorry. He hasn't done anything to me yet. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. We're cool. So I'm waiting to see what happens. I'm here for all of it. I don't care if they all lose. Personally, I hope they all lose money. But my favorite scenario is John gets this case thrown out. They sue John, and then Anthony jumps in with the defamation. That's my dream scenario. I want John to be bankrupt. I want him gone. I hate Stuttering John. I think that's the universal opinion, except for $2 Dan, who thinks he's a something. Good job, Dan. Good stuff. He's a piece of shit who goes after people's money and affects their money, calls the police, goes after them legally. He's garbage. I'm waiting to see what happens because they're talking up what's going to happen, and I get it. It's a court case. Nothing's ever going to compete with Aaron M. Holt in his situation, his arrest. That was Merry Christmas forever. That was it. That was our big thing. That was New Year's Rockin' Eve 1999. We did it that day. We're trying to relive it. But I do want John to get fucked. Big time. He deserves it. What goes around comes around. Check it out. Beastie Boys, Paul's Boutique. Great album. So this Once Over Kaylee, you know, I guess she's a go-go dancer in Carl's band. You know, we all know them. The Isotopes, they've been around for 15 years. They're amazing. They play all around Rochester, Buffalo to 20 people. They're going to break. Apparently, to Carl, they're on Sound Exchange, and they don't make a lot of money. You remember? Chad's, Isotopes are in Sound Exchange. We don't make anything. Chad's an idiot. Got it, Carl. So anyway, she's like a dancer in this band or whatever. That's all I know of her. And I guess she's a paralegal. And her real name's out there. I won't dox her. I don't have a problem with her. I don't. Until today. Because she put up her show going live with results of the appearance. Lucy does Dabbleverse live and direct. A day she doesn't normally go. She's kind of inserted herself into the Stuttering John legal situation, which I don't have a problem with. She goes on WATP. She's come with somewhat of a personality. She's not bad on the mic. She's not hilarious. She speaks well. And I'm calling it down the middle. I don't care. I don't have a team. Do you understand? I don't have a team. I'm not on Team Stuttering John. I'm not on Team Carl. I just call it like I see it. Would I prefer Stuttering John get fucked over? Yes. Yes, 100%. So I'm waiting along with everyone else. What's going to happen? You know, it's kind of everyone's talking about it. We've heard every lingo mumble jumbo internet lawyer say this, that, and the other. You know, personally, I talked to a lawyer friend of mine that follows this. He thinks his personal opinion, and I'm not a lawyer, I don't give a fuck. His personal opinion, John was hoping to settle for like a couple $1,000s from Shuli and Carl, and they can call it quits. He wants a couple bucks from these people. He's a piece of shit. Because of the DabbleCon, them airing the Kate Meany tapes. Kate Meany did it on her own. Okay, I'm going to put it out there. Clip it, send it to the judge. Kate Meany did it on her own. Shuli didn't ask her to do it. Carl didn't ask her to do it. She did it because she loves fucking with John. She knows John's a clown. And now she doesn't want anything to do with any of this. She's got her life back on track. She doesn't, you know, She's a young girl. Everyone took advantage of her. John tried to fuck her, even though she's the same age as my daughter. Okay. Meanwhile, he was every 5 seconds in New York trying to make out with her. Every 5 fucking seconds. Doing blow. John at age, well, he was at the time, 58? Doing blow. Good idea. I can't wait. Can't wait for calling hours. I really can't. I'm being honest. I think Rocco said that Saturday. Said, why can't these people, I'm not going to say YouTube's and service go away. YouTube's terms and service go away. So anyways, this Once Over Kaylee chick is teasing it. She got a lot of people waiting, a lot of eyes. She got this whole WATP community that Carl's built. Give him credit where credit's due. He built his show. He built his brand. Do I like how he did it? Do I think it's authentic? It's neither here or there. Either way, he has his own thing. And she's come along and she's made off nicely, which is fine. You can do that. That's okay. I don't begrudge anyone trying to make $1 for content, as long as they're putting a little something into it, a little something, anything, an opinion piece. Take a chance, make some audio, make some bits. You know, I showed you my new intro today. That's not the newest one, but we're working on stuff. I'm throwing down money. I'm trying to make stuff happen. I got bits. I got games. I got things going on. I want to do something different next week. But my point being is, you're not going to want to miss this. It's going to be worth the wait. Okay, I'm in. I want to hear what happens to John. She goes live a little after 2. I tune in, and she's teasing it. She's talking. Better yet, let's watch it together. Please don't strike me, Kaylee. I don't think you will, or Tightbox, or whatever. I won't use your real name because I don't give a fuck. You know, obviously she's a woman in the Dabbleverse, so simps and weirdos and nerds and basement dwellers are going to fawn all over her because of her tits. I get it. Use them. Why not? There's more dignity in doing these streams than there is OnlyFans. Make your money for your boobs. I get it. There's a market for that. Personally, I'm going to go watch porn. I don't know. For free. That's just my thing, but people like to throw down money for titties and cleavage and feet, whatever it is. Kiki's asshole. I don't know who did that, but there's a market for that. So I'm waiting for this. I want to hear what happened. The tease, the anticipation. Who says that in the chat? The anticipation. I'll get to the super chats, guys. Don't worry. I was going to go live tomorrow. I have stuff going on, but I was so angry. I said, okay, I canceled this appointment that I had at 4 o'clock. I go, okay, I can move that till Friday because I was livid. Because you're not going to want to miss this. It's worth the wait. It is? She goes live. And again, I don't hate this woman. I don't know her. And like what little I've seen, she's okay. She's fine. You know, she's in the Carl camp of nerds. She's part of the WATP nerd brigade, you know. And that's fine. Everybody wants their tribe, I guess. I don't. That's where I'm at. So here's the beginning of her show after her thing. I'm jumping the gun because nothing happened. Okay, spoiler alert. If you're watching, you're waiting for something, nothing. If you're waiting for me to say something, nothing. I'm calling it out for what it is. It was a grift, 1 hour grift that could have waited. I'm just telling you right now. So what's going to happen? Nothing. And if you think something's going to come, it's not. It won't. It's a bummer. It was a nothing burger like I called it. It was. But we're so starved for content. We need blood. We need something. And there's nothing. This is something. This is nothing. Name that sketch.
I'm running.
That was the problem. You made everyone wait for nothing. And I put it in the my tweet. It was Al Capone. If anybody knows, and I'm going to go ahead and date myself, it was Al Capone's Vaults 2.0. Do you guys remember Al Capone's Vaults with Geraldo Rivera, where he built it up? They're going to go into Al Capone's vaults, and it was nothing. And it was huge. It got big numbers, and everybody in the country was pissed. This is what it was in the Dabbleverse. Be honest. It sucked. It sucked. If this was me, oh my God. 1 month of coverage. Chad, oh, what a bomb. He stinks. Oh my God. Emergency show. But since it's a chick with tits in the WATP, you're like, you know what? She did her best. Here's $1,000, Kaylee.
Arrived to
And she does the step-by-step, play-by-play when there's nothing going on. Everyone's anticipation, you know, there's been people waiting an hour and a half, 2 hours. And she's like, okay, let's walk it up and build the anticipation to nothing. That's what bothers me. Come out and say, hey, listen, sorry I'm late. This is what happened. Nothing. But I appreciate you guys waiting. Thanks for your support. You know, if you want to donate, great. If not, no big deal. Imagine going to this, traveling to this, and a meeting indoors with lawyers. Let's go to this. How bored are you? I imagine pretty fucking bored. Like if you're going to come to this, holy shit. Tell me you don't have a life without saying it and showing it.
from the air.
Tell me you don't have anything. Like it was exactly like I predicted. I said a tweet. What was my tweet? You can go to my Twitter and read it, but I'll read it out loud real quick. I basically said this. All I wanted, two things. I want this case to be thrown out so everyone sues him, including Carl and Shuli. And I want Kumi to do his defamation case. Go after him, bankrupt this motherfucker, teach this guy a lesson. He's fucked with everybody's money. He's fucked with everyone's lives. Fuck John. He's a piece of shit. That's what I said. On the other hand, I'm hoping I'm hoping nothing happened so we can watch the WATP nerds scramble for content and pretend it was a win so they can collect super chat mother. Either way, Carl's going bald. I never knew he was bald until Carl said, I go out in public. Okay, I didn't know you were bald. It's just another one for the toe and your club feet. You're an ugly guy. If you're into guys. So I predicted that before the show even started. That's exactly what was going to happen. I go, let's watch the WATP nerds try to spin this into content when nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. And that's called taking advantage of the audience, people. That's called taking advantage of the audience. Okay, now we're about 30 minutes into the show. I haven't read a super chat. I'll get to it. I will. Was just to point out all the bullshit these people do, and they need called out. Okay? They need called out. We need a Supreme Court to keep it even. You can't just keep attack. There need to be balance within the system and the force. Checks and balances. Anybody, this is a crime to anyone if they pulled this shit. Anyone else. And she's getting away with fucking murder. And again, this isn't personal. I'm not looking to start this Kaylee Zumach beef. It's not, I don't care. You know, it's probably the last thing I play of yours ever unless you try this grift again.
Airport.
You went in for some fast cash. That's what you did.
And
From
doesn't
Carl's
have
community.
a hotel room.
But I'm on his show too. I got it. Here's the thing.
And when they came out,
I'm getting people like I'm not in the free chat today, so I don't give a fuck. Because I understand there's the WATP nerds that are like, they have to like, the reason why I did this, skipping over super chats. I haven't got to the super chats. I'm just pulling stuff up that's talking about the conversations. Calm down. I'll get to all of them. I promise. We will go through all the super chats. This is not about super chats right now. I'm about venting. Okay? You'll get your voice. If you sent money in, you will get on the screen. Relax. Yeah, even if you're throwing your shit, I'll put it up and you'll look dumb and I'll say thanks for the $2. And if you don't like it, get your charge back. I don't care. The reason why I'm doing this show, the only reason I was going to wait till tomorrow is because I was so pissed. I let her waste my fucking time today. And it's not her fault. It's my fault for believing there was something. And I believed her, you're not going to want to miss this. It's well worth the wait. Okay. You lost my trust. Okay. That's why I'm doing this. If this never happened, she didn't have to do this show. You understand that. She didn't have to do this show. She could have did her tweets, said, hey, listen, nothing happened today. I'll be on tomorrow or Friday and we can discuss further. But she said like post game, this is happening. This is going down. You're not going to want to miss this. And turns out you want to miss this. And I'm pissed. So I did the show because this is what we do. Criticize other things, especially when it's not fair. It's not fair. This was a total grift. You grifted the WATP community. You grifted people's interest. And if you saw her chat, which I did, and I'm not a chat room guy, I don't care. They were like, L, this sucks. I'm out of here. It was across the board. It wasn't just me. So I'm just speaking it like it is. And if you're butthurt by this because you're Team Shuley and Team Carl, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not on a team. I hate Stuttering John more than you and them. I do. Carl doesn't hate him. I do. That fat fuck is trying to ruin my channel now. We'll get to that clip, maybe not today, of him saying, I'm gonna strike your channel. Struck my Patreon, called the police on me, got my gigs canceled. He got me he told Dave Rubbish in Youngstown, that guy doesn't even return shit. He got that Chris Kettling guy, the guy in Canton calling comedy clubs. I'm livid because of John, okay? This isn't a grift. Okay, fuck your, I won't even read any fucking super chats today. You understand? This is how pissed off I am today. I'm legit pissed at John. I don't like him. Because he has that fucking Canton Comedy Club fuck calling it side splitters and everyone else trying not to get me fired from gigs after he lies to everybody. You guys, if I said I'd strike him, I'd strike him. No, you do. You're a piece of shit, John. I don't like you. That's never going to end. This isn't a grift. Don't send any fucking money in today. How about that? I don't want any of your fucking money today because this is how passionate I am about this situation in Stuttering John. I'm sick of this fucker. He's getting away with murder. He starts all of this shit. He starts the lawsuits. He plays victim. He weaponizes his family. He comes after me for months saying he's going to kick my ass and said, I'm not going to. I go to his house. He calls the police after he said, come to my house, blah, 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 blah. And he's want to fight Bob Levy, all this other shit. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I'm done with it. I'm done. I want him to go away. John, I don't need you. I don't like you. And now you're still fucking with my life. And the reason why you don't bring up my name, because you're like, oh, I don't want Baby Fatso to make money off my name. I don't want it. I don't want your fucking money. Fuck you. I'm turning the show off. Fuck you, John. You're a piece of shit. Show's over.
You broke my heart, mainly by including Granny. That's my main issue.
You know what? You weren't. I know that your ass was not going to bring this up.